have won Super Bowl 59.
Dude, it gave me goosebumps watching it.
Rivian pulled up to the stadium with the snow tires on, the tinted windows. Many men came on, and it was just a murder.
This guy wins. Look at his record. Look at his stats. Thank God he's a Philadelphia Eagle.
You can mark this down. I think the Eagles are hosting the NFC Championship game.
I don't care how it looks at this point, as long as it's a win.
Vaughn came up with it.
Oh, Bond's an animal.
That guy's playing at an all-pro level.
I mean, you could have heard that from a mile, dude. That stadium was loud.
Lock in, Bruce. Another speaking bird.
I seen it, it kept lighting my fucking mic up a little bit there.
Oh, yeah. You guys good?
Yep, good go.
What is it, my Bruce, my bird? Bruce, we are back. It's another Speaking Birds. Man, we got the fellas here. John, Clayton, what is up?
What's going on? What's going on?
Hey,
What's
man.
up?
Always
Good
a
to
good
be
time.
here.
Oh, it was a good time with you guys. Always. Man, the Philadelphia Eagles moved to 5-2. They beat the Vikings. They go on the road. They beat the Vikings. We're back on track. I know I have a lot of thoughts swirling in my head, but anything off the rip that you wanted to proclaim?
Sure. I mean, Jalen Hurts, perfect
Ooh,
passer
let's
rating.
talk about it. Yeah,
158.3. Give me 1 second to get his yards up here.
Ooh.
One of 3 Eagles all time.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh,
Nick Foles. Nick
In that-
Foles.
That Raider game.
Yep. And then McNabb. Hurts was 19 for 23, 82% completion, 326 yards, 3 TDs.
Nasty. And
Man.
to go along with that stat line, that stat line's great. It doesn't describe how great he played in that game. I mean, this guy did something that we've been crying for him to do forever. Like when he breaks the pocket, keep your fucking head up and look downfield.
Yes.
And he did that today, and look what happened, man. He carried the offense. Saved the day. I mean, Jalen Hurts
100%. Yeah. I've boys, I gotta come clean. I took some Aaron shots at Hurts. Not shots, but just if things go this way, then you have to think, and I swallowed my words, man. I swallowed my words once again. That's what this guy will do. Hopefully. But man, it was a great game. Yeah. Patullo needs to buy him something nice. A nice dinner, a nice watch. Because because he was fired if they lose this game. Whether or not it was warranted, he's gone.
And
yeah.
Honestly, I mean, you have to go back and watch the All-22. Even John was saying it, in the chat. It's still not great, man. The scramble drill was the hero of the day.
Yeah.
Jalen pulling shit out of his ass and receivers coming back. I mean, because they'll, like John was saying, they'll run their route and they're not open. It's the scramble drill when everything breaks down and, it's just backyard football.
Yeah.
We've seen that on that first touchdown. I mean, that was a breakdown. And Jalen just told him to go. Break off,
he's
go.
just jogging. He kind of stops and he's just AJ Brown goes upfield crazy. I mean,
yeah. Tell me that wasn't illegal contact either. I mean, he's basically holding AJ Brown
was wild,
15
man.
yards down the field. So
some of the stuff they got away with on AJ was wild.
Yeah. Man, shout out Smitty.
Hmm.
Shout out Smitty on the game. Yeah, definitely impactful. Let me see his stats here.
Smitty, he had 9 receptions for 183 yards. That's the most of his career game.
The stats, yes. Thank you, man.
Yep.
You're the stats guy, bro. Thank you.
79-yard TD. Let me just second longest pass of Hurts' career, other than the 81-yarder to Djax.
Really? Oh wow, look at that.
Yep, longest offensive play in the Nick Sirianni era.
Nice,
obviously career high.
Yeah, he had a career high. Yeah, today.
183 yards, 152 yards in the second half. Most yards by a wide receiver since Jeremy Maclin had 187 in 2014.
Ooh, J-Mac. Ooh. That's sick, man.
Just to throw this out there, and they said it in the broadcast, but I think it's worth noting. It's the most receivers had all season. That's a That's
Yep.
the single
Yeah.
highest yardage for a receiver thus far this season, which is notable.
I love that too, because like,
Eagles
yeah,
doing that.
well, because like you can talk about like 1A, 1B, like receivers, but like, man, Smitty never does any of the extracurricular activity. Like, he doesn't tweet. He doesn't, like, man, for that guy to get that, like, you love that.
hmm
For him to have that, that's amazing. Because he's no diva. He's not about himself. That's awesome. I love that. I love that for Smitty. That's awesome. Yeah.
Yes. Smitty's a stud, dude.
Slim Reaper.
What you guys think about AJB's body language a little bit? One time.
I guess they said they saw him in the hot mic, that like something about that's what when he scored the second touchdown, like that's what fucking happens when you throw the ball to me or something along those
Really? I thought
lines.
he was just
Yeah.
I thought he was just releasing aggression, which is like that's
What
awesome.
somebody
Man. I love
said, but
that.
that's not what it sounded like to me. But
Oh, all right.
so, I don't know. I mean, I thought his body language was a little weird after that basically throw to put the game out. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that looked a little weird. I mean, I don't know if he was pissed off that it just wasn't a TD. Like it could have been maybe a better throw, but I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know either.
He still
Yeah.
looked pissed off at the end of the game. I mean, we had won the game, and he's
Right?
still
Yeah, it's like, come on.
sourpuss walking off the field. It's like, damn, dude, you just had 2 touchdowns and over 100 yards, and you're pissed. I don't know.
Which I don't mind. Like, you can be pissed the whole way. Like, keep doing it. And then we'll do
Yeah. While we're at it, he had 4 receptions for 121 yards, 30.25 average, 45 was the longest catch, and 2 TDs.
Yeah. So like are we breaking through a little bit? Like, because everyone has been talking about the offense. They're stagnant. Like, are we starting to break through, do you think, with our receivers going off? They're getting fed. Do you
Uh,
think we're breaking through? Or like are we still uneasy? We're always gonna be uneasy because we're Eagles fans, but like, do you think that maybe we're breaking through a tad?
I don't know because, well, I will say the second touchdown to AJ, obviously that's a good route and a
Mm.
good throw. But like we said earlier, you know what I mean? I don't think Jalen is basically a one read, maybe two read guy here, and these guys in their first route are not open. And a lot of this stuff he's pulling out of his ass, which is kind of crazy. So maybe I don't know that we're getting better, but he's just pulling shit out of his ass, is what it kind of feels like. But obviously, the Devontae Smith shot and some of the throws there were great. You know what I mean? I just like to see that first read get fucking open and hit it on time with anticipation.
Yeah, I agree. But man, I don't know. Gutsy win.
And the run game's still struggling.
Yeah, what's up with that? So yeah, maybe this is like a Clayton thing with like the O line. Like, what is it, man? Is it that you can't, for like Saquon Barkley, for example, which is what I'm referring to? Is he just burned out? Is it the O line? Like, for someone watching this and he's clearly struggling. Like, what is it? Is it the O line? Are they tired? Are they banged up? Is it the calls? Is it like, maybe for the listeners, like, what is it? Like, is it Clayton? Yeah, maybe.
It's a combination of, I think, all of the above. Um,
Yeah.
I don't think Saquon is, quote unquote diminished. I think, yeah, last year may have taken a little toll on him, but I think he's still absolutely fine. I mean, some of the
Yeah.
moves he's making to get, like, when he's should be stopped dead to rights, 2 or 3 yards behind the line of scrimmage, he's like, shaking and baking, spin moving and getting
Yeah.
something out of nothing. He's still doing that. So he's still a very good player. What's happening is this offense is still predictable. Specifically in the run game. And not only are they predictable in the run game, they are running into heavy boxes. They are running into situations where the defense has more players than we can block.
Right.
And instead of getting out of that, we are running into it. You're
Yes.
not going to win doing that. Like, I'm sorry. I don't care how good your offensive line is. If you're trying to block 8 people with 5, you're not going to do it. If you're trying to block 7 people with 5, you're not going to do it. Like, it's not going to happen. That's everybody having to win heads up, and then 2 people having to win so good that they can fucking slide off and go get another guy. It's not happening,
Yeah.
man.
The one thing that did help though is even running into those heavy boxes is that did set up that play action.
Yes, which
Well, let's talk about it, John. You call for the play action. That is your boy, the play action.
Yeah,
You're not
yeah.
wrong. So
I knew I had a feeling
yeah.
I had a feeling that's what they were trying to do because they just kept, they were pretty run heavy in the first
Right.
couple quarters there, and then they hit the big play, which I think that's what they're trying to do, is trying to set it up. So it's good to
Yeah.
see that they'll actually figure something out.
Yeah, it could be a chess match at times, like trying to set up things. And
here's what I want to see, honestly, out of it. It they're starting to do double moves, which again, we're seeing the evolution of that, which was nice, and we'll get to that later. But in the run game specifically, what I would like to start seeing is maybe instead of running every single time we're under center, you play action it there. Or I
yeah,
don't know,
oh
you
yeah,
don't even play action, you just fucking pull up and throw the son of a bitch. So
yeah, oh
so
yeah,
they don't just, camp on, okay, man, they're under center. We know it 99% of the time these guys are going to run it or flip it or whatever the hell, but it's going to be a run play basically. It may not be a straight handoff, it might be a toss, but it's a run play. It's going to the running back.
yeah,
Every time they're under center. Every single time. They don't pass out of it. They don't play action out of it. They run out of it. That's predictable, man. That's terrible.
yeah,
I do think it was kind of nice they got out of the trying to run between the tackles. I mean, they did
Yeah.
tried to get outside a good bit, but it still didn't work, very much. But it was nice to see them trying something different.
Yeah, those tosses to the outside that's nice, man, cuz one of those is going to go cuz it's there. It's and again, we're going back to some of the problems. Execution is still a problem. I mean, you got obviously Toth out there today, because Jurgens went down. And Toth, I mean, of all fucking people playing center, Toth is playing center, which I don't know if you guys
yeah.
remember camps of the past. There would be times where Toth was running with the second team that they could not even run reps because he could not get the ball snapped. When Mariota was here, that was like the big thing. He could not snap the ball to Mariota. That's how
I
bad
love
he was.
that.
To the point that
That's a great.
they
That's
were
a
like, all
great.
right,
That's a great. That's a great pool.
they're like, all right, man, get this guy out of center. Just put him at guard. Get somebody else in that center. They did that for the rest of the summer that year. I think that was 23.
Yeah,
So, and dude, I'm sorry, but if Brett Toth is the best first guy off the bench for your interior line, we have no depth then. We have zero depth. That's bad. This guy should
was
not
that?
be on the football
Yeah.
team.
Who was that short guy we got? I think it was from the Rams.
Yeah, he's on IR, unfortunately. I
Yeah.
remember who you're talking about. He's like
Yeah,
5'9"
he was
or
supposed to be pretty
something.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
So
came
I
in.
said that.
We signed him and then he
Yeah,
went
go,
directly
go
to
ahead.
IR.
No.
Go ahead, go ahead.
No, I was saying, like I said this in the chat. Like, when do we think about Howie? How we managed that off season? Like, I mean, we're down bad in positions that like we shouldn't be. Like Toth is your O line depth after all we've been through.
That's rough, man.
Yeah, what's crazy is I saw Fred.
Cornerback. We have no cornerback line, D line, and like now we have a hole at O line. Like, come on, dude.
I saw Fred Johnson was out there too, so I don't know if Lane came off for a second there.
I think they had an extra lineman in that situation.
Maybe that's what it was. Yeah.
Yeah, I think they instead of sending a tight end out, they just sent Big Fred.
Am I wrong for Howie taking a stray from me?
Well,
You
that's
guys
not a
can tell me.
stray. It deserves. I mean, the team building this year, but he kind of alluded to that in his pressers that this was going
Yeah.
to be a different type of year than Eagles fans are, typically what Eagles fans typically expect to see.
Well, so what does that mean? Losing games? Like losing? What does that mean?
Losing players,
a different
for
type of
sure.
year. Like,
I mean, he lost a lot of players, and it wasn't just. Well, we're looking at it. I mean, it wasn't just the high price guys that he let go. I mean, if we wanted to really push the
yeah, the envelope, push the envelope.
yeah, I mean, look, you could get Becton back, you could get Rodgers back. Who was CJ? You could have kept CJ. I get Makuba,
Do we
though.
do we sign CJ?
What do you think, John?
I'm hearing. I'm hearing crickets.
Yeah, it's hard to say because there's so many teams that could sign him and nobody wants him. So why is that? But
Exactly.
I do like CJ. I think he brings a little bit of
A spark
hate
plug,
to the
a little
spark to the
tenacity.
defense, you know what I mean? But, like, there's something going on there. I don't know if it's, like obviously, it's to me, it's head case situation. Obviously, you
Yeah.
heard was it I don't know if it was the Ravens or the Texans where he was calling players out about their money and shit, which, you know what? Sometimes people gotta be called the fuck out. You know, you're making all
Yeah.
this
Oh yeah.
goddamn
Oh
money
yeah.
and you
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
suck. Somebody
Mhm.
should tell you about it.
Mhm.
But,
Oh yeah.
I like the way Makuba's playing. Obviously, he missed that one big tackle and then got, a big
Oh,
ball called on him
he
there.
whiffed on
Yeah,
that terribly.
and then
Yeah.
and then they hit that big ball on him right after that. But he came up with the pick, and I like the way he plays. I think he's just a little fresh and young. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think he's
Well,
going to be very, very good. I really do.
yeah, I think he will be good, but it's a rookie. Like
Yeah.
you start a rookie there. I mean, you're gonna have.
Yeah, he's raw.
And
He's
listen, there is, I mean, this is maybe changing the subject for 1 second, but there is no doubt in my mind that we got to go out and get a corner at this point. I mean, it's completely earth-shatteringly obvious.
Yeah. All right. So before we move on, because I want to ask you guys about that. We did win. We're at 5-2. This was a pivotal game, and look, let's celebrate the win because my God, did we need to get back in the win column with it was a tough October. So yeah, man, we did it. But yeah, in your terms of getting a cornerback, what's on the wish list? Like, is it cornerback? Is it D end? Like,
I saw
what's
something
on the wish
today
list?
that Taylor Britt from Cincinnati was a healthy scratch, and he's usually a starter. So I
Oh,
don't know if something's popping off there.
okay, all right.
It's just a kind of a rumor there. And then they also like that Tariq Woolen, but I don't know about that guy from the Seattle Seahawks. It's kind of
Yeah,
like another
they were
Ringo.
talking about him. Yeah, yeah.
I don't
I
know.
don't know.
We need something, dude. It's time to make something happen. It's obvious. Like, look, I mean, just look at it like this. Adoree Jackson, he may be hurt, concussed for a week or two, but
He's
you
done,
get down,
dude. Career
dude.
over.
Yeah, he
He
got knocked
Michael
out.
Irving to Michael
Yeah,
Irving.
but you get down into these playoffs and shit. Neither of the three guys we have are going to be. I mean, they're
No.
just going to get picked apart, dude. So
Well, that's the
it's
thing.
time to make a move.
Yeah, like playoffs. Like you said, like you could lose the game in a rep. So you have to determine like, do you trust Adoree Jackson to like win that rep? It's gonna come down to like seconds. Sometimes it does, like one last rep. You know what I mean? And I don't trust that
If
guy
Adoree
at
Jackson
all.
continues to lead with his head and his shoulder, he may never play football again.
My God. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. It's a great win though. That was a
Sure
good
is.
football team. That was a good football team.
Wentz had a front row seat for his.
Yeah, you said it. Yeah, so yeah, we faced Wentz again for I think the second time.
Yep.
And
Yeah, it didn't go well either time for him. He had 9
Yeah.
sacks the first game when he was the
Yeah.
Redskin or commander.
So I said this, I did a solo the pregame pod. I thought that for us to win, Wentz would have to have a failing grade. What would you grade Wentz on this game?
Well, before I give him a failing grade, he did hang 313 yards in the passing game on us, but he didn't have a touchdown. He threw 2 picks. Also rushed for 28 yards in garbage time. What seemed like garbage time to me, but I
Yeah.
give him
I would say D. I would say
C.
D
Yeah,
plus.
I was
D
gonna
plus.
say C or C minus, but
All
he
right.
threw,
Well,
dude. He
that's,
made like
that's a passing grade. Well, that's a passing grade.
Well,
So
I know, but
that's a
like
passing grade. Maybe
some of the
D's a
shit he was
passing grade. I
doing.
don't know. I think D's a failing grade.
Right off the top of my head, there's 4 plays that he fucking
Yeah.
made that were so terrible. You're just like, what the fuck?
The grounding.
The grounding's one. The second one was where he threw it behind the line of scrimmage. Did you remember when it was rolling out? He throws it behind him for a loss. It goes out of bounds. I get it, Jalen Carter.
And that's
on top
that's
of
a
you.
standard Wentz play too.
Oh,
Though.
dude, 100%. If this is another one, Jalen Carter's bearing down on you like a freight train. Instead of thinking, just take the sack, he just launches it directly into Jalen Hunt's hands, hits him in the chest perfectly. for a pick six. And
Oh,
then
yeah, that little
top
like
it
that
off,
little swing pass to the defense. Yeah, that was vintage Wentz.
oh my god! And then to top it off, very next play, I think, or no, I'm sorry, like 2 plays later, it's the next drive. He's scrambling for his life in the backfield and just launches it down the
Yeah.
field.
That one
Nobody's
he's
getting out.
scared. You could tell he was scared on that one. He had had
Oh my god,
enough.
yeah.
Yeah.
That Carter hit, dude. Ooh, he's gonna be feeling that. To
They kept
Marlowe,
coming back to his face on the sideline. He had his eyes closed and shit, dude. I was fucking cracking up.
dude, that wasn't. He was getting cracked all day, but that one was bad. That
Yeah,
first
he'll be
Carter hit was
feeling it.
bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's just Wentz. So I mean, I give him a D.
Yeah,
Those 4
I would
plays
say
right
I
there,
would say
man,
D, yeah.
you can't do that. And he didn't have a touchdown. He was fairly poor down in the red zone, which is what this team was like. They were one of the better teams in the red zone on offense. So,
That's crazy, man. For once, like this guy makes so much cash. He's made so much
oh,
money for just being like, I mean, is like never good.
he was good.
And
I would say
I
before,
know, yeah. I was about to walk that back. Yeah, with the Eagles. I mean, he was good. I mean, he earned it, but he makes a lot of cash for like being
oh, for sure.
a
Well,
journeyman.
I've never seen a career collapse like his. I have never seen a guy go from as high as he was ranked like what the second best player by his peers and on the top 100 list, the NFL top
He
100.
dude,
He was like number
we
2.
don't have yeah. We don't have that first Super Bowl if not for Wentz's play.
Oh, 100%. Wentz got
So,
us to
I
the
mean,
doorstep, and Foles took us through it.
yeah. I mean, that's like, looking around, it's like listening to people, they're like, like revenge game. Wentz, like, no, there's no revenge game. Like, we don't hate Wentz.
Not at
I don't
all.
think anyone hates Wentz. No,
I
I mean,
actually wish it would have went the way it should have went. The way the trajectory was going after that super. If he doesn't get hurt and he goes and wins the Super Bowl, I think it's a completely different trajectory for his career. I think him
100%.
losing
Yeah.
that Super Bowl and having to sit there and watch Nick Foles,
Oh,
go out
yeah.
and
And get robbed out of the MVP too.
yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Which,
Oh, yeah.
by all rights, man, that guy earned that MVP, even if he missed the last few games. Like that guy was the best
Dude, he
player.
had better stats than Brady even after missing the games.
Exactly. Yep.
Well, it's rigged. The NFL wants their for whatever it's worth.
But yeah, I
But
mean, no ill will towards Carson, man. I'm just,
no,
every time we face each other, I want you to lose. Like, I'm not rooting for you, but outside of that,
I thought it was fun to see some like Wentz, because like I did love the guy,
me too.
and
I was
and
a
I
huge
and I liked watching him play. So it was cool. I'm glad we won, but it was cool to see him have like some nice plays, and I didn't celebrate it, but it was fun just seeing it, Yeah.
dude. That play in the that got overturned, that touchdown that got overturned to his tight end
Ooh,
there.
yeah.
Dude, that was a sick play, man. I was with
Hawkinson?
you. Yeah, when
I
I
thought it
was
was a
with you, I
catch.
was
I thought it
like,
was a catch,
let's just
dude.
move
I was
on.
like, that's a catch.
And then they came back from commercial and they had the referee guy on there talking about it.
Yeah.
He was like, "Oh, this is not a catch." I was like, "What?" And then they showed a couple different replays, and I was like, "Oh shit, all right, yeah, I see what you're saying."
Well, so like ballers are like I respect a great catch, and that it looked like a great catch. So I was like, let's just do it and move on.
Yeah, he hauls that in, man. That's one of the best catches I've seen a tight end make ever.
What I won't respect is who was the running back on that run, the direct snap.
Mason?
Yeah. Like, can we get another angle on that? Because they showed such a biased angle on TV where it's like, of course, like you show it from behind him, it looks like it's crossing the line. It may have, but like, can we look at that again? I mean,
Yeah, they don't have an overhead. Just show us an overhead. That'll tell you
yeah,
everything.
exactly. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. So we saw Dean.
Mm.
My boy. That's my boy. Dude, he played amazing. What do you guys think?
Yeah, he played fast to the football, made a couple big hits. I
Well, he
liked
made
it.
It's all
big
yeah.
hits.
Yeah, looked pretty good out there for being his second game. And then it was nice seeing Campbell come off the edge even while Dean was out there. So I like seeing them use him a little bit in a hybrid role,
For sure.
which we know he could do. But
Right.
Dean looked
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah. Do you think we'll see Campbell a little more on the edge?
Yeah,
With
100%.
yeah.
Especially after we lost Ojulari again now. So we're
Yep.
really, I mean, we are thin.
Well, and I just want to put this out there because this is like real now. It looks like BG is legit going to be joining the team this week.
Whoa! You said it first. I was gonna bring that up.
We did hear it here first a couple weeks ago.
Do you think BG comes back? You've already said you think it, but let's talk about it. I mean, honestly, is he coming back?
Yeah, I would put it at 80-20 that he is coming back.
Ooh.
And that may be low. I mean, just being real. From what I'm seeing, like these are sources that are like seriously. And I don't know if you've seen some of the pressers after the game. They were talking to some of the players about having BG
Mhm.
come back in, and everybody was ecstatic. Hell yeah, we want him back in here. The dude can ball, and not only that, even if he couldn't ball, Dean was saying was this: if he couldn't ball, it's just his vibe and his energy that he brings. So I'm just paraphrasing, obviously, what he said.
Yeah,
But
well, of course,
I think
yeah.
having a guy like that type of personality, that type of energy in the locker room is a plus. So he's like, hell yeah, I want BG coming back.
Oh man. All right, so yeah, it's things are trending towards that, and like yeah, if you listen to like PHLY, like he does a segment, he has his own show, as everyone does, and no one shut the door on it. Like Sirianni was asked it, he was asked about it, and like no one has said no. So, Clayton, let me ask you, like, when does that happen in terms of football? Does he like wait until like a playoff push? I mean, it's week. We're gonna go into the bye. I mean, does he do it after the bye? Like, when does it make sense?
I would get him in here this week. You know he's not playing this game, this upcoming game, and then we got the bye
So,
right after this week, right?
so Monday morning, we should expect a signing.
Monday or Tuesday, yeah. I personally, if the move was going to be made, that would be what I would be thinking. Like, get this guy if we need him and he's willing to come back, let's get him the fuck in the fold as quick as possible to get him up to
Ooh.
speed, get him acclimated, get him back into football shape, so we can start deploying this guy. Because I think he still has football left in him, man. I think he has quality football left in him. I don't think he's going to be some superstar or anything like that. So let's just get that clear. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying
No,
this
he'll come in on like
help.
downs. It'll be like a down. Like he'll have
Yep.
like Brandon Graham downs. You know, it'll be.
Yeah,
You know.
like he comes in, if he gets 15 snaps a game, that's awesome. You know, if he can come out and give us 15 quality snaps in a game, dude, he still plays the run really well, and he can still get after the passer a little bit, man. Like it's not. I think it would be on par with what Zadarius Smith was giving us, maybe a little bit less, but on par.
Please don't ever again.
I know that's
But Zadarius Smith and Brandon Graham in the same.
No. Dude, I'm
messing with you. I'm messing with you.
Motherfucker just ups and quits on us.
That was crazy.
So all right, let's do this. If he goes out of retirement and comes in and gives any sort of quality snaps, where does that put BG? And I'm wearing a BG jersey right now. Actually, I put the Kelly Green on during the game. Where does he rank in terms of all-time Eagles if he does that? Because we haven't seen that. Have we come out of retirement? I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so.
No, he's got to rank up there for sure.
I mean,
he already ranks up there for sure. You know what I mean? Coming back and putting in valuable reps is crazy.
Oh.
Well, he does. You got the strip sack. You got the Super Bowl coming in off a torn tricep. You know, winning a Super Bowl. I mean, if he comes back and like puts in quality reps, he might be number one.
15 years.
Possibly wins another Super Bowl.
Oh,
possibly, yeah.
Now, hey now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, that'd be crazy.
This just in with the Juergens injury. Looking like Jason Kelce is considering coming out of retirement.
Get the fuck out of here.
Get out of here. What is that?
Fake news. No, but I watched a lot of the stuff that the Eagles put out, and they did one when they had Jason Kelce just recently, seeing if he could come back in and do an NFL workout. I don't know if you guys seen that. He went through it.
Yeah, I didn't watch it. I saw the headline. I can't do it. I can't do.
I know. I figured you wouldn't. I figured you guys.
Yeah, I'm a hater, you know.
No, I watched
talking
it.
about CTE too on his podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's not happening. That was all a lie, ladies and gentlemen. I made that up. But the BG thing is dead ass real. Like that's serious.
Oh
Like
no, it is. Yeah,
that
so
scheme
much
is
so
picking up here.
I saw a Facebook. It's like pretty reputable thing that said breaking, like Brandon Graham's signing. It was like football forever or something, and they usually don't do that sort of
Mm.
clickbait stuff. So we'll see. I don't know. We'll see.
Either way, we can use the guy, so I'm all for it if that is happening. I mean, we have Jalen Carter lining up at edge now. I don't know if you guys spotted that in this
Yeah,
game.
you,
He was
yeah,
out there
you
quite a
called it
bit.
out. Nice. Yeah.
He was out there quite a bit. Him and Campbell actually played a lot of edge reps too, which I was kind of shocked on. Because just listening to Vic through the week here, like I guess he didn't want to give anything away, which makes sense. But like he didn't seem
Yeah.
like he was too keen on it, and he's usually pretty honest with the like. I love Vic's. That's one guy every time I watch his presser, just because I love the way he talks, dude. Like he doesn't give a
Yeah,
shit. He's
it's cool.
blunt. Like his pressers are always worth watching, and he'll give you information too. It's not like KP watching that. It's just, you might as well just shut it off because you're not getting any information out of the guy whatsoever. He says the same thing all the time. It's coach speak. I mean, Nick has gotten pretty bad too. Like he doesn't give away anything anymore, and he'll just if he doesn't want to answer something, he'll just filibuster. So the fucking answer will be like this word salad that's like a 5-minute long answer that didn't fucking answer anything. He's talking about 50 different other things, talking about college coaches. It's like, what the hell? We weren't even talking about coaches. I'm the
James
college
Franklin.
coach, Mount
That's
Union.
hilarious. I would do the
Mount
same thing,
Union
just
told
get
me
on
this.
some real tangent.
That's what if he can't answer it or doesn't want to answer it, that's what he does anymore. So, but Vic, that's like something worth watching, from these coaches. For what it's worth, Michael Clay is too.
Yeah,
I like his pressers too. He's a smart dude. Like that guy, he's gonna go somewhere eventually.
I think
Maybe here.
so. Yeah. Michael Clay is great.
But yeah, Vic was like kind of lukewarm on it, but he did say because he shot it down because this question has been asked. Would you, whenever Dean gets back, would you ever consider moving Campbell to an edge, position? And he was like, well, we don't have to worry about that right now. Probably not. I just kind of want to, keep him on, at off-ball linebacker. And then this week he was like, yeah, maybe that's a possibility.
Oh yeah.
And fuck, it was, dude. Campbell was at edge quite a bit.
While we're on it, I did see that I mean, Vic probably wouldn't have this happen, but I thought I read some stuff where Vanilla Gorilla, I forget his actual name, but could play
Ty
some
Robinson.
Yeah,
Ty Robinson, yeah.
Yeah.
But guess
Yeah.
he's not showing much. He was out there today though, a couple
I just
snaps.
I seen him out there.
Yeah. Yeah, no, Vic's great. So Campbell on edge. Yeah, like how do you manage that? Because like Dean came in and proved, hey man, this guy's playing with his head on fire.
Yeah, he's
so
pissed.
do you just like do you move Campbell
I just
on
don't
the
think
edge?
Campbell's big enough for the edge. Like he looks smaller compared to a normal edge player, but
They've proven they've showed today that they like Dean on the field.
And I think if you're fielding your best 11, Dean's in that, and Campbell's in that. So you got to find a way,
Yeah.
and Bond. So those three guys need to be on the field. So you just got to find
So
a way.
yes.
And if he's coming off the edge, even if you're doing simulated pressure, which he was doing some of that, where he had, well, I mean, you've seen Jalix got an interception on one.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, we're having our guys drop back, and then we're shooting linebackers. So it's not even necessarily where he's lining up. You can send him, line him up in the center in like a 4-3 look instead of your 5-2. Line him up, on the edge and have him come, or, on the edge off ball and have him come up through the center or something stunting. Like you can do all kinds of creative shit with it. But those three
Yeah.
guys need to be on the field, in my opinion, at all times. You're inside your best 11.
What
They're
was
three of the best.
Hunt doing covering downfield? What was that look?
It was probably
it's
some
basically
kind
that
of zone.
simulated pressure, yeah.
Yeah, it was some kind of zone, and that somebody ran through his zone, so he had to fucking pick him up.
Is that smart?
I don't like that, but if you're gonna do it with anybody, Jalix Hunt would be one of the people I'd be okay doing it with because he's a safety. Well, he was a safety early in his career.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
He was with the guy. I don't think that pass interference was that.
was
No,
one.
no, that was good coverage actually. Yeah, no, he did good. It was a good rep.
Yeah.
Shout out to Cooper DeJean as well with that man covering Jetta in the end zone. Good for him.
Yep.
Got that breakup on it.
Yeah, I always start to wonder, because it's like watching the Exciting Mics, which is Reed Blankenship's and Cooper's podcast. They weren't so happy. It sucks doing podcasts when you're losing, and so I listened to the last episode, and they all seem down. They're like, Tom, it's like, yeah, man, like it sucks when you're losing, and you're the guys that are losing. But no, I think they both had a good game. I don't know. Did Reed have a good game? I know Coop did. Reed
I
did.
thought Reed looked all right. I saw a couple
Yeah.
times he came up and made some nice tackles.
For sure.
Yeah.
And he wasn't like, if you don't notice safety like in coverage, that's a good thing. So like he looked like I didn't see him out of position at all, I should say.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Like, nothing stood out. And I definitely seen him coming up making some nice sticks.
Yeah.
That's what made a play.
Yeah. Go
He
ahead.
made a
John.
play where a corner got a little burnt and he came over and made the play. I forget exactly which play it was, but I remember saying, "Holy shit, glad he was over there." Might have been Quinion, but I digress. Forget the exact play.
Well, speaking of Q, what you guys think, man? He sort of got a little,
Burnt up.
yeah. I don't know. I don't want to
I
say
wouldn't say
that.
burnt.
Yeah.
but
Well, yeah. I
he
was
got
gonna.
picked-
Yeah. I was looking
on
for the
a little
word. He got beat up a little bit.
He didn't flush out on that zone with that guy and let him get above him. That was kind of the big one we saw. Other than that, I thought he played pretty decently.
Yeah.
You can't defend every single ball every single time they're going to catch him in the
Right.
NFL,
Yeah.
so
Right. No.
I thought he
yeah,
played good.
Yeah, I thought
Yeah.
he was.
Wasn't his best. I feel like he wasn't as hype as he usually is, and maybe that why it looked a little not as great. But
Yeah. Keep in mind he's injured as well.
yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't even think he was going to play this week. To be
Yeah.
honest.
For him to step in,
Oh, man.
honestly, because we're talking about it, he was crucial. You don't want to trot out with Ringo and Jackson on Addison and Jefferson. So for him to
No.
even suit up and go out, man, that's nice.
I'll take one of those orange dummies with the fucking RC car in it that runs around.
Dude.
Have somebody using a fucking controller on that thing
Dude.
before either of those two are out there.
Do we think Jackson is done? What do we go? Where is Ringo the guy? I mean,
The sad part is he's going to continue to play. I mean, he may be done for a week or two, but if they don't get somebody else in here, he's still back out there, dude. You ain't got nobody else.
I mean, unless Jacorian Bennett comes off the IR, just
man,
world on
at
fire.
Bennett.
I doubt it, dude. I seriously doubt it. And
If only there was a guy that we could have kept.
Yeah.
Well, Rogers got burnt too, man.
I would take Rogers in a heartbeat.
Yeah, but he was also, even last year, he gave up a bunch of shit. I mean, obviously he's better than those two, in my opinion, as well.
That's my only argument
Yeah.
there is he's better than those two.
Yep.
He's not a number one.
Exactly.
Ooh, that Wentz, that Wentz where he holds his arm out. It's such an ugly release. I don't know.
Chicken wing release.
It's like a sidearm, yeah.
What so you think Denzel Mims?
Or you mean Denzel Ward?
Ward's. Yeah.
Oh, is it Ward? Yeah, my bad.
Mims,
yeah,
I think, is a receiver.
Yeah. Ward.
It'd take probably a good bit to get him, but I think he's 28, has a pretty big deal.
Forget the guy who was his. They traded him, but the guy that was opposite him on that defense was the guy I was hoping we'd target. God damn, I forget his name. I hate it.
Yeah. I don't know the name.
I don't know who's. I mean,
There's a
unless you're
guy
willing to give
was
up
it?
a bunch of shit. You're not going to.
It wasn't Hendrickson. Yeah, it wasn't Hendrickson. It was a D lineman from I think it was the Jets, maybe. There's someone that could be traded.
There's two from the Dolphins that they were looking at. Or
You're right.
rumored,
Yeah,
not
you're right.
looking
You're
at.
right. Yeah.
Phillips
that's
and
what it is, yeah.
Brad Chubb, and then there was some
Yeah,
from the
yeah.
Jets. I can't remember his name. They were talking about, but there wasn't Really the only corner was like that Taylor Britt, that Tyreek Woolen, and then
Yeah.
and these were all just rumors, you know what I mean, and also Denzel Ward, but
Yeah. Well,
I don't think they come away with Denzel Ward. I'll be
Yeah,
honest. I'd love to see it, but
100%. That's the guy
Howie's
that's on the list.
yeah. Howie's historic trades don't. It's never usually like blockbuster mid-season.
You're right. Could be though.
I saw like somebody wrote up a thing with all his like mid-season trades, and none of them were really like world-shattering.
JJ.
I don't think that was. Well, yeah, I guess that was a trade.
That was mid-season. Yeah.
Yeah. Boy, his
Yeah, I
knees
don't
were
know.
cooked.
Well, he got us to the Super Bowl, so
He did. He was nice.
yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Oh, this is a thing I posed in the chat. Do you go back and keep Dicker, the kicker?
I'm gonna say no because of the stuff that Jake Elliott did in the years that we won Super Bowls. You know, some of those big kicks.
All right. Yeah, I'll say that. Yeah.
I know he missed that shitty one today. That pissed me off, but
Yeah, I mean,
they fucked that up. That was an entire fucked up play right there because they
Yeah,
could
you
have
hated that
snapped
sequence. You
ball.
hated
They
that
g-
sequence. Yeah.
They got out late. They got you're kicking a field goal. Hurry up and get fucking set. And they're fucking subbing. You know the Vikings are subbing. You know that they should have snapped that ball while they were in the middle of just getting on the field and kicking that thing.
100%.
Yeah. Well, let's praise because oh, go ahead, John.
No, go ahead. No, I was gonna go on another tangent, but it didn't.
Oh, go on the tangent. I want to hear it.
Yeah, that was just another thing that I was saying in the chat earlier today with Petula. You know, there's multiple plays in the first half and throughout the entire game where these, we're not up to the scrimmage with like four. We're getting up to scrimmage with like 4 seconds left, so you don't know what we can't put guys in motion, see what the protection is. Like you got to get the goddamn play calls in, man.
Yeah, so it's like like it matters. Like, so are you telling me like Patulo's not getting it in time for us to not be able to run any sort of motion? Like,
yeah,
like is that what's happening?
That's what I'm seeing. Because by the time we break the huddle and get up to the line of scrimmage, it's 7-8 seconds.
But how hard is that to fix? It's like, hey man, call your plays early. Like that should be like a conversation. Could be fixed in 20 seconds. How is it like 7 weeks in and we're still like, oh man, this is not a good thing?
Give that one to Clayton.
Yeah,
I don't know if he saw the same thing I saw.
Oh,
but
no, 100%. I mean, it cost us. We had to burn a timeout. They
Yeah.
threw the flag. And
Right.
that was when the game was still kind of fluid right there, man. Like, you can't be fucking up in that situation. So,
especially if you're just gonna run some stupid run up the middle or some shit. Just get it the fuck in and call it. You know what I mean?
It was a tush push. It was a tush push.
Yeah,
where
the
we
tush
all
push
know
one
what's
was
going
stupid.
on.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, just run the play.
yeah, it's from what I'm hearing, it's an operation issue. So that means it's from from the sideline into the actual quarterback and getting the quarterback, to spit it out and break the huddle. There's an issue there. And apparently for 7 fucking weeks now, they've known this. They've been bitching about it and they can't fix it. I don't know how hard it is to fix. I don't understand how hard it is to fix. I don't know if it's KP not getting his play calls, like he just doesn't know what he's calling. Like honestly, dude, you should have a pretty good idea of what you're calling before the play that you just called is over. You should be calling plays to set up other plays. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe with him being a rookie play caller, it's just going to take him time to evolve into it, to become better at it, but it's definitely a problem. We've been bitching about and I say the team has been bitching about it. Malata has been bitching about it. Hurts has been bitching about it. And again today, I was watching it.
Hold on. I gotta stop you. What it takes time? What is time? You've been gifted this like absolute gift. It should be like clockwork.
You can be able to think ahead.
But you don't have to reinvent the wheel. Like you're not like just do what has been done before you, and you're fine. Right? I mean, like.
You got to be able to think ahead. If this play don't work, what's the next play? It's if the first run don't work and you don't get, 5 yards, you get nothing or it's a -1, you should probably be throwing the next down. So you should already have design fucking throw that you know, I don't know.
Yeah,
What do I
unless
know?
you
no, yeah.
What do
were
I know?
unless you were trying to set
Yeah.
something up and you seen something there, even though the play was a negative play, and you seen something, you're like, "Oh shit, that's what I was looking for. Let's get this in." Like that's the shit that should be going through your head as a play caller on the sideline at all times. So I get why like Doug didn't want to give up play calling because that's exciting. Like you're not playing in the game, but you're like affecting the game and like you're getting the adrenaline rush too. But like, holy shit, dude, you need to be good about it. Like you this lack of it getting in time is affecting the product on the field. Like these guys are not being able to get up to the line and take a look, get their fucking protection set. Like that could be also playing into the run, game not
Yeah.
being what it should be because they can't get their fucking protection set. They don't have time. They don't have time to communicate at the line of scrimmage. Hurts has very little time to even read and diagnose what the hell he's seeing. So yeah, it's a huge deal, man. You should be getting up to the line of scrimmage with at least 10 seconds left on the clock. And that's at the very least. I don't understand.
I don't
I
know.
honestly do not understand what the disconnect is and why that's so hard for this team to do this year, but it is for whatever reason.
Is he just like slow? Is he slow? Was it a like what's going on?
I would love to hear it. I don't know, like back in the day, you could go. I know you probably can't do it now because other teams would be able to hear it. But like back in the day, you could go to a NASCAR race and just like if you had your own personal thing, you could like listen to
Oh yeah, yeah,
reviews
yeah.
and shit. Yeah, I guess you couldn't do that here, but I would love to be able to like at least like after the game's over, that should be something that like NFL has. Like you can hear the play call and shit come through. Again, I know that's going to give other teams competitive advantage because they'll know exactly what it is you were calling, what you were saying. But just as a fan, I would love to hear that shit. So then you could really hear what's going on. Like it would be like inside baseball. Like you could hear what the fucking problem is, what the calls sound like when they're coming in. Where you could identify where the
But
problem
but
is.
but why are we reinventing things? Like just take what it was and okay, Kellamore leaves. Sure, when you play the Saints, maybe but like take what he did or like Steichen. Like, why do we always reinvent things? Is it because we revert back to Sirianni's offense and he doesn't know how to run an offense? Somebody said Sirianni was an offensive mastermind the other day, and I wanted to puke. Like is it we revert back to like his ideology if we don't have a like every time we go back to an internal hire, they're trash. We got Kellamore, and rightfully so, he didn't always light the world on fire, but he got it going. Like I don't know, is he just like a shill? Petula? Like
I don't know.
oh man, my bad. I went off on a
I mean, Clayton can speak more on that than I can, but
Honestly,
But
I
like,
don't.
is it? But like,
Get the
is
fucking
it,
play
is it
calling.
true
That's
though?
where I'm at, dude.
that's where I'm at. I don't like it. I
But
don't
why
know.
does it take so long? Like, are you inventing this stuff on the It's like
Yeah.
when you sit at a restaurant. It's like,
Well, like,
what are you
I'll say
slaughtering
this.
the
So
cow?
there's always that one, like Rams. When you see Stafford trying to tell the coach to stop saying the thing so he could get the play call on. I don't know if that's like what's going on, or I don't know if you've
Well, it
seen that
shouldn't be
video,
with
but he's like,
Hurts. I mean, like
Jesus.
Hurts should know. Like, it should be like that. Like, Hurts should know exactly what's going on. You know, I don't know.
I guess it ain't. It's not really up to Hurts though. He's got to get the play, from fucking Petula.
But at
I don't
some
really
point,
blame it
does
on
it just
Hurts.
become? But at some point, doesn't Hurts just know what's going to happen on these? I'm not blaming Hurts, but like maybe I don't know. I don't know.
Me neither.
Let's go to wide receiver world for a second. Is all well? Is all well in wide receiver world? Devontae Smith, John, you have the stats? I got him too.
Yeah, 9 receptions for 183.
Yeah,
I mean, Devontae's been balling out, dude. I can't really
I
say
love
too much about
Devontae.
him. AJ
Yeah,
Brown's
yeah.
being a diva, but I think today helps out a little bit more.
Yeah.
I hope they
Till he
get it on.
mopes off the field.
Obviously we're not running the ball, so the receivers are going to have to start getting on track. That's where we're at.
They got on track. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think you're right.
It was definitely good to see some different stuff that we haven't seen before, at least in the past game. Like I said, with the double move stuff. Like I
Right.
was screaming for this 2 weeks ago. Like when I went deep dive on what the hell is going on with this offense, it's just like, wow, man, they know what you're running and they just camp on your route. If you double move that, you're going to beat the piss out of them. Like, you are going to take the roof off of them, and then they're going to have to start playing honest again. So it's like, what the hell are you doing today? 2 touchdowns off of double moves. Devontae got one on that super deep one. I think it was a 76-yarder, and then AJ got one, faked the
71.
slant, and then bam, right to the
Yeah,
end zone.
I'll give it to Batul on that. I know we're beating him to death, but that's a great play call right there. That fake slant double move, to
Mhm.
seal the game. That's an
Right.
honestly great play call right there. The other one was the the fly route, I'll call it, to AJ, where, and I don't know if it's on Patula, but you definitely see Hertz check in or check Devontae Smith to get a little wider on it to, I guess, to pull that safety. So that was super nice to watch.
Yeah.
Get him up the seam.
Jalen Hurts on his impressive performance on Sunday. You don't have a game like that without the guys around you. Credit to them. Give a lot of credit to the collective of everyone hanging in there and during, he does that. It's a really good, leader speak. Yeah.
Here's
Yeah,
one.
man.
Here's a crazy one. Saquon Barkley, 18 attempts for 44 yards,
Wow.
averaging 2.4 yards per carry. His longest was 9.
And it's just a shame, man, because it's like I want to yell at KP for abandoning the run, but then you look at the
Yep.
distribution of run to pass, and you're like, shit, we didn't abandon the run. It is not working. It is not working.
You know what I would like to see, and I know Alex is going to hate this take, but Tank Bigsby took that one run for 11 yards. I'd have liked to seen him get another touch. I'd have liked to seen him get another touch or two there. Now he did have the 1 yard loss that they checked down, because
Yeah.
Hurts is that one read, but I would like to see him get another carry or two there just to see, because when he was on the Jags, I think as the backup running back, he had 800 yards rushing. That's crazy.
I don't trust the guy.
I get it.
He had fumble problems and he can't even field
Yeah.
a kickoff return. I mean, but I know what you're saying. Like, yeah, hey, let's do it. Let's see what he can do. But I just don't trust the guy.
800 yards as a backup running back is pretty fucking solid.
I guess they don't trust AJ
Well,
Dillon.
no. In Jags, he shared the load, so he wasn't a backup.
Yeah, but he wasn't necessarily the starter.
I think he shared the load. It was like a Westbrook Buckhalter situation.
Yeah.
No, I know what you're saying. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing though. Like, if that doesn't work out, like we talk about,
Or give me
getting
fucking
these.
Shipley, dude.
We'll get. Yeah. We get these acquisitions. Like, it's like, oh, we have so many picks. Well, we're starting to kind of lose these picks, and are they panning out? I don't know. Like, before you know it, you're gonna blink, and we're gonna be just having no picks.
Yeah, but you can't sign everybody too, so that is kind of an issue. But yeah, I know what you're saying. Some of the picks that we're giving away don't seem to be working out.
Yeah.
One,
All right.
I'll say this one positive thing before we move on, and this is outside the running game. It's a special teams
Right.
thing. That guy Gibson, that guy's got some speed, dude.
Yeah.
He returned. Let me hear. I have it here.
I
5
think
attempts for
we
128 yards.
I think we clocked him in the preseason, didn't we? Did we note him in the preseason?
I can't remember.
Yeah, I
But
think we
yeah,
did.
128 yards return. His longest was 37. I mean, he's got some wheels.
Yeah. Yeah. I like it.
Yeah, it was nice not
Jalen-
starting inside the 5 every freaking time, man.
Yeah.
God, that's getting
Yeah.
old.
Or at the 20.
Like, jeez.
It's like, Jesus, God.
Yeah. Jalen Carter, what you guys think about his performance? I think he bounced back. He had some heat this week, and rightfully so. I mean, people were talking about look, you look at his season with the spit gate, and he's you know he's ejected from that game, and he can't go with MetLife. How'd you guys think he played?
I thought he played okay. I mean, obviously, he has the big hit that turned the pick six, but he's
Right?
also
Yeah.
doubled a good bit. I didn't see him getting in there as much as I would have liked to, but again, he's doubled all the time. We're not getting crazy
Yeah.
penetration on the D line.
Man,
I
he
don't
had
know if
that
it
one,
is on
man.
our
Did you saw
edges.
that swim move? He like got that one, man. He was
Yeah.
in there. Yeah.
I think he had 3 tackles. Yeah, 3 tackles, 3 tackle assists. I don't have any
Yeah.
of the
I
pressure
thought
rate
I
stuff,
thought he had
so
a good game. I thought he had a good game. Stuff to
But
build off for sure.
I think him sitting out last week and getting that week off, and then the mini bye here really helped him. I don't think this guy's healthy at all. Like, I think that shoulder's worse than we or anybody's letting on. I thought he was pretty disruptive today, and it was like he was coming off the edge quite a bit. Rewatching it, that's something new for him. Like, that's like this guy's used to coming up the middle on you, so he's having to deal with tackles and what have you on the outside. I thought he looked more dominant today than he has at any point this season.
Yeah. For
But
sure. Yeah.
he's still not Jalen Carter. Not yet. I think conditioning. Looking at him, I mean, there were a few plays that looked like he took off, and I get it. He's out there all the time, but like last year, man, he wasn't really taking plays off, and he was out there all the time. So I think his conditioning still needs to get there.
Yeah. I think it will too. I think it will.
Oh, for sure, he'll be fine. I
Oh,
think
man.
by
All
the
right.
end of the season, he'll be humming.
Man, this I peg this as like a pivotal moment in the season. Like this is where like it's a fork in the road. You can either go one way or the other. Like that's what this game was. And man, we went the right way. So now we gotta get back. Those Giants, they are that pygmy thing up in Jersey. Backflips. Oh, I hope. Bring Sidney Brown out to just take like bounty. I want Bounty Gate. I'm sorry to say it out loud. I want Bounty Gate. Like take someone out. Put somebody in there. It's like the NHL, like an enforcer. Put Sidney Brown in there just to headhunt. Am I wrong to say that?
I love it.
Maybe.
I love it.
I don't know. But like, look, you don't embarrass you don't do that in the NFL, man. You don't backflip. You don't do that. That's bulletin board material. So now we get to go and defend that on our home turf next week. Potentially move to 6-2 with a bye, and then we go to Wisconsin.
What was that? A Monday night showdown?
Is it? Let me look.
Or it's an 8 o'clock game, so it's either Sunday or Monday.
I hope it's Sunday night. My God, I hate those.
I hate anything at 8 o'clock at night.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. November 10th. What is that? We're all like,
November
calendar.
10th is one sec. A Monday nighter.
Ugh.
Figured
God,
that was gonna be a
that's terrible.
Monday nighter.
All in all,
All right, well,
Tuesday.
Should schedule off Tuesday.
yeah, I'm working like during those like weekday games. Anyway, not about me. I feel good about it, guys. It was a lot of negative. We're Eagles fans. We're football savvy. What are the good things? Give me some good takeaways, and then we'll fly out of here.
Great things. N'Kobe Dean's statement game.
Yes,
Jalen
yes,
Hurts.
yeah.
Jalen Hurts with a perfect passer rating. Had a great game. Obviously, I gave the stats earlier. Bakuba had a pick. Jalix Hunt has a pick 6.
Nice. Yeah.
What
Hunt
else we
was
got?
great.
Devonta Smith
Yeah,
setting up.
Devontae. Yeah, AJ Brown back on track.
Man, is he happy? No, I won't do that.
Yeah.
It was a personal
That's
record,
last-
right? For age or for Smitty.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought we said that earlier.
Yeah, that was his career game. Yeah, and then also longest pass in the Sirianni era. So that's a good little tidbit.
Oh, and
Yeah,
shout out to
little
Ajomo
check-in.
for getting another sack, my man. 3 thus far.
Yes, yeah,
Who?
man.
Jomo, yeah, and
Oh,
Uche had his
Okay,
first
hell
two.
yes. Hell yes. Shout out to Zero, Agent Zero.
I thought
Nice.
Bond looked good as usual. I mean, he's
Oh,
so
yeah.
solid.
Oh, him and Dejean, dude, they're just like fucking machines out there.
Oh, here's another positive. It's the first time I might have been all year, or at least in a few games, that the Eagles haven't given up 100 yards rushing on D.
Nice.
Nice.
I
What
think
was
they
the
only had
final?
80. I think they
Okay.
had 80 or 89. I had it up. I deleted it now.
I was gonna say it didn't feel like they gashed us. The only thing that fucking hurt were those 2 fucking Wentz runs, and I was like, God damn it, to keep the drive going.
Yeah, that's what I
Other
was like,
than that,
ugh.
it was like the run game wasn't doing
They
really
were
shit.
garbage timey ones too, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out. You said Dejean, like shout out to that big boy rep he had against Jefferson. That was nice. In the end zone.
In that ball. He didn't even turn his head. That's the great like he
Well,
made that play without even turning his head
he
on it.
played through like you play through
Huh?
like with the hands. You play through like
He read the
man.
receiver the whole way. Like he's read the guy going up and then he got his hands in the right spot and played through
Yeah,
it. Like you said, finished it.
yeah. That was great, man. I love
Was.
to see that. We know he's a bona fide stud, but you know, it's nice to see it.
I thought
Yeah.
Toth played a decent game at center too after he dialed it in a little bit.
Really, I think he's terrible, dude.
I mean, I don't think he's great by any means, but I mean, once he dialed it in, he looked all right.
All right. Well, I'm gonna say I was gonna actually shout him out myself, but
Whoa.
the only reason was gonna be because the bar is so fucking low with this guy. Like I said, this guy
And that's why I gave it to him,
Yeah,
dude.
dude, this guy tanked days of camp because he could not snap the ball. I didn't see one bad snap today out of Toth. I thought, as far as that mechanic goes, the exchange between center and quarterback, that looked flawless today. Yeah, he had a few hiccups in the
Yeah.
blocking game, but
Yep.
he also settled in. Like John said, he did settle in and he was fine. Like he's not great. He's never going to be great. He was fine. I would prefer, Hurt Jurgens out there over him still, but he was fine. And as long as you can just get the ball back to Jalen safely, I'm okay with it. Like that's how low the bar is for this guy.
Yeah.
Like just get the snap off, dude.
It was
Like
also
that,
nice to see Dickerson back. I mean, that makes a huge fucking difference.
he looked better today. Just FYI, I was watching him. The last game we watched him in full game, he looked haggard. He did not look haggard today.
Probably was out mowing the lawn on the zero turn, dude.
Oh, for sure.
Nice.
Bunch of Miller Lights in the cooler.
Shoo.
Beer bag of Miller Lights.
Yeah.
Michelob Ultra.
Water.
All right, boys. Let's head out of here. Any last thoughts? Anything you want to get off your chest?
Yeah, I do actually. I was gonna
Yeah.
hold my tongue on it, but I gotta say it.
Let's do it.
And this is probably Vic did this intentionally. But if I see us get beat the fuck down by a fucking out route like we did today again, I'm gonna have a problem with it. Like I get why we weren't telling our corners to start jumping these because that'll lead to a double move immediately off of it. And
Jim Schwartz action.
you don't want them to go deep on you. Like you don't want them to get deep
Yeah.
on you. These 2 receivers, Addison and obviously the man, Timothy out there, Jefferson. You
Yeah.
do not want those guys breaking loose down the field with nobody around. So I get it, but moving forward, man, yeah, that was getting I don't understand why they didn't just run that play the whole time, right down the field on us, because we were just keeping everything in front of us and not trying to even jump it, defend it, get better leverage on it. We were just letting it fucking happen, and then hopefully tackling the guy once he caught the ball, which is a that's a staple of Vic's defense. But it pissed me off after a while, seeing that they could just go to that every single time they needed it.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't want to end negative, but
No, you're right.
that was I found that annoying. We still overcame it, so not that big of a deal. But son of a bitch.
If it happens
I
again,
like
man.
that take.
Yeah, I like it. Was there like a moment where you saw it happen that like infuriated you that we can go back?
every time.
It was
Well, I'm just
at the end of
was
the
it-
game when they were
Yeah.
when it started getting kind of dicey there, and they were driving down the field on us. Every time he
Yeah.
needed it, he was going to every time they needed a first down or a positive play, they would just run that. It was to Addison every single time almost. Just
Yeah.
nuts, man.
Who was that? So yeah, who was their third wide receiver, Nealon or whatever?
Naylor or something like that.
Thielen. It was
Oh,
Thielen
Thielen.
back.
Is it
No,
Thielen?
no, 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 no,
Yeah,
no,
dude.
no. What are you talking about?
Oh, they had,
Thielen.
oh, Thielen's on the Vikings. He caught the first
Yeah.
ball on us.
No, there's a
There is
guy
a
with
Naylor
the
out there.
name it's with an N, I think.
I know Addison, Jefferson. They had I don't know who the other.
Pull
I
it
guess
up
I could
here.
look it up quick. Hold on one sec.
You're not gonna tell me I was talking about Thielen, dude. Come on.
Well, I'm
Naylor.
surprised. If they were smart, they should have put fucking Thielen
so-
out there
so-
just routing up Cooper again.
Dude. All right, so it wasn't Nealon. It was Naylor.
Naylor,
Which is like
yeah.
so we've been talking about like it like there's been talks of like the wide receiver 3 and his dots and the guy like dude, Naylor was kind of getting his. Like, do
He
we
got 2
upgrade the
catches.
wide receiver 3? I mean, yeah, he was getting his, I think.
2 catches for 37 yards, 18-yard average, but yeah.
What Dotson have though?
I don't think Dawson had a
I don't
catch,
think
dude.
I don't think he
I don't even think he had a fucking attempt.
Yeah, no.
Well, do we upgrade the wide receiver 3 and like I mean,
I just don't think we'll use him.
Yep.
It'd be nice if you had some world beater number 3, but we don't. Third of the first 2 receivers we got usually.
yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. I honestly,
is.
in the end of the game there, where we really needed to play, I thought it was going to go to Dotson. I really did. I had this weird feeling, but
Yeah.
I'd like to see Dotson more involved. I just
Me
don't.
too.
Maybe Hurts hates him. I don't know what's going on there.
No, I think they're boys actually. Maybe
I would hate to
Hurts
be a
hates
first
everyone.
round pick and be used the way Dotson's used. You just run out there running
Yeah.
routes. You're just getting cardio.
Well, he was never really that good. He was Penn State good. I mean, it wasn't.
Tells you.
I
He was
threw
good at
some
Penn
shade
State,
at threw some shade on Penn State. James
him.
Franklin one
He was a good
time.
college player. Oh God.
No, yeah.
Did they hire Urban Meyer?
Yeah.
What a joke.
Well, yeah,
Is that
you're a fan of the open, and I am too. I love State, man. But Clayton, what do you think about the coaching situation?
Is it true? Urban Meyer?
I
don't
didn't
know.
see that.
Oh,
When did
okay.
that
I know they kind of want the dude from Notre Dame. I can't remember his name right
Yeah.
now, but
Free. Oh my gosh.
yeah, Freeman.
Freeman. I think it is.
I don't know, something like that. I don't know. I watched more college than I have this year, and it's so slow. It's hard to watch.
College. Yeah.
It's hard to watch.
Yeah, Marcus Freeman.
Freeman, yeah.
Here's something that was brought up. I don't know if it was like Rube or like Dave or PH, but like Eagles make such an emphasis of like bringing college guys in, like innovative college guys. Scott Leffler, just throw a name out there, but like they don't utilize any sort of like innovation. I guess they do, but it's weird. You know what I mean? Like you would think they would like have more.
Maybe that's one of those Hurts things, you know.
Yeah. But we won, so.
Yeah,
All right,
I would
boys.
too, man. First place in the division.
that's right.
Yeah, first place in the division, and we're, dude, I went back and listened to last year, like after the Super Bowl, we were the same way. Like we talk ball, you know what we see. It's not
Is what
always
it is.
pretty, but it is what it is, man. Hey, all right, guys. Anything else?
No, man. Go Hurts. Let's go.
Nope.
Go.
Go,
Jets.
Go Birds.
go,
Ah.
Birds.